Well, before you pack your lunch this morning, we're trying to get you thinking about healthy options. So we started, you could say, in our own backyard. Chris Gutierrez decided to spy on some folks in our CBS 2 newsroom with nutritionist Ashley Pettit.
Is that butter or oil that you used? It's nice and warm.
A little butter and oil.
A little butter and oil.
Leftovers for lunch, we've all been there. Chicken, broccoli, and mashed potatoes with a roll on top of that. It doesn't seem so bad, but Ashley says we can make a lot of unhealthy choices without even knowing it.
Capers are super salty.
That's what makes it delicious.
And everything in here is white.
Plus, Ashley says chemicals in Fresca will most likely spark even more carb cravings. And let's not forget about the lunch we go out and grab.
You see the oil sitting on the top?
Right.
That's like the biggest danger, is like when you see all this oil, like you don't even need that. You can make curry without oil. What you eating? Uh-oh. Turkey and Swiss, all right. Is that a multigrain?
She's like the food police. All right, well, I'm here with Ashley Pettit to talk about better alternatives. For the record, we should be looking at what Chris Gutierrez eats. Everybody in the newsroom, we all know this. Just saying, just saying. Anyways, okay, so you have this is the time of year when everybody goes back, kids, adults, they want to do something a little bit healthier.
Yes.
You might have an option that is really easy for people.
It is easy. I mean, I think obviously Factor 75, it's convenient meal delivery. It's not a diet system.
Okay.
So a lot of moms are liking this because if they can't get home to make their husbands and their kids a big dinner, it's very convenient. They use whole grains instead of white, which is non-nutrient dense food.
Right.
They use a lot of fish, not a lot of red meat. So we saw the curry, and you can tell there's not a ton of oil on here, and there's not a lot of white rice.
And it smells really good. I mean, I know you can't smell it at home, but it does smell fresh. It smells, you know,
yes,
really nice.
And they use herbs and garlic instead of a lot of oil to flavor their foods, which gives it that aromatic and good taste, but you're not getting all the fat.
The big question is, what about price point on this?
The price point on this is completely reasonable. A meal is about $8. I mean, I think that's incredibly reasonable. And they use very organic produce.
And they deliver it to your house?
They do deliver to your house.
Huge.
And this awesome little branding, like their food stays for like 4 or 5 hours.
That's great. Okay.
I'm really big into that. And it can be delivered to the office too.
All right, so that's one option for lunches. What else did you bring with you today?
I brought Potbelly Skinnies. So my husband's a big sandwich fan. I'm a big salad fan. So I like to tell people you can do a sandwich. Just cut a third of the bread, which is what Potbellies did with their Skinnies. They cut out a little bit of the meat, a little bit of the cheese, and a third less bread. Serve them with pop chips, air popped, never fried or baked. Great little side. You get your chips in your sandwich.
And it feels like there's a Potbelly kind of all around everywhere. So
there
if you're
is.
at a quick lunch or something, that's always an option.
Yes, and their
That's
nutrition
good.
info is online.
Love that. Okay, and then the Kind bars are also delicious too.
Oh, it's the best snack. And a meal replacement. If you need something on the go, keep them in your desk.
Well, we have so much more to talk about. We're going to be back with you in just a little bit throughout the next half hour to talk more about all of these healthier meals, and you can get when you want to eat your lunch out for free or anything like that. So don't go anywhere.